I'm Angie, and you're watching Dante's Vaccination.
Me vale madre. O sea, yo no, si quieren pelear entre ellos, que peleen. Si no, pues, me vale. Al final de cuentas, yo voy a pelear con quien yo quiera pelear.
So the question there was, you've mentioned that you're going to need time to recover. I suppose.
No more question because I'm a little mad and I'm tired. Thank you.
Okay. So the question was, about, you'll obviously need some more time to recover. But thinking about the Bivol rematch and possible other rivals as well, would you like fighters like Benavidez and other fighters to fight amongst themselves? And Sal's answer was, they can do whatever they want. At the end of the day, I'm not bothered who they fight. They can do whatever they want.
I don't care.
Yeah. He's Mexican. But
like when I guys, always I say this, you share that video and put whatever you want. When I say I don't want to fight Mexican, it's because I represent Mexico. And that's why. But I don't care. I fight anybody. And I fight my entire life anybody. What do you think? I don't want to fight with Juan Mexico or Benavidez. But look, I hear his dad talking a lot. But look, what he's accomplished. Nothing. One single champion, Anthony Derrell. Please, don't disrespect myself. Please, guys.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Well, Canelo Alvarez, he can no longer say who has David Benavidez fought. He can no longer even say, I'm not fighting Mexicans because I represent Mexico. Because the clip I'm about to play for you guys is just a little small indication that he is losing support from some of the most influential Mexican fighters in the game today. So when you hear Canelo Alvarez said he's not fighting Mexicans because he represents Mexico, he says it as if he's the boxing prime minister of Mexico. But apparently, a lot of boxers, a lot of Mexicans, they don't want him to be the prime minister. They want someone else to have that position. They want to elect David Benavidez. And it's because of the way that Canelo Alvarez has been moving his entire boxing career. David Benavidez, he was doing his all access for the Demetrius Andrade fight, and Manuel Marquez called him up and had this to say to David Benavidez. I'm going to read the entire conversation. So Marquez is on the phone with David Benavidez, and he says, we're all waiting for you to challenge for all the belts. David, he says, thanks a lot. And Marquez, he said, we're rooting for you to fight Canelo. David Benavidez sounding really optimistic. He says, yes, the fight will happen soon. I'm ready. Then Marquez, he says, okay, give it your best shot, and we're rooting for you. So a lot of the real boxing fans are starting to turn on Canelo Alvarez. I'm not talking about the racist Mexican fans. I'm talking about those fans that truly love the sport of boxing. They don't like the fact that Canelo Alvarez, for years, he's been avoiding the best competition, taking on much smaller opponents, vacating belts left and right to avoid the most dangerous opponents, and then making the most ridiculous excuses when he steps up in competition and loses, like he lost to Floyd Mayweather, saying that he was inexperienced, and that's what the race fans say as well. Now, that excuse was already dead in the water because I had completely debunked that in several videos exposing the contradictions of it. But now, when you look at what Ngannou just did to Tyson Fury, that further kills that excuse. Because now you have to ask the question, if Canelo Alvarez says he lost to Floyd Mayweather because of a lack of experience, how was Ngannou able to damn near beat Tyson Fury with no amateur or professional experience in the sport of boxing? When Canelo, by way of contrast, had already been a professional boxer for 7 years, and he was a champion going into the Floyd Mayweather fight, a world champion. And these inconsistencies is what's making a lot of real Mexican boxing fans turn their back on Canelo Alvarez and root for David Benavidez, because David Benavidez, unlike Canelo, he's always wanted all of the smoke. He's cleaning up Canelo Alvarez's mess. He's fighting off the bullies for Canelo Alvarez. David Benavidez is about to challenge a man that has been chasing Canelo Alvarez for nearly 10 years. And Demetrius Andrade, he's about to challenge a man that has been chasing Canelo Alvarez for like the last 3 years. The walls have been closing in on Canelo Alvarez for quite some time, and finally, he may truly be cornered in, because now Canelo Alvarez, he may not have any choice but to fight the winner of Andrade versus Benavidez, or of course Jamal Charlo. But we really have to see how Jamal Charlo is going to look in his next fight against Jose Benavidez and see if he's the same Jamal Charlo, since he's been off for over 2 years and his personal life has really affected him because he's talked about suicide thoughts and all kind of stuff. So we'll see what version of Jamal Charlo we get when he fights against Benavidez. But because Canelo, he has this deal with PBC right now, there's a very good chance that he's going to have to fight one of these guys. If not, even Crawford, if Crawford still wants to move up. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, the fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at Scalp, Carolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP. And I saw some pictures of some guys, before and after, and I was looking at that, and it caught my attention. So I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, Scalp Carolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, "Can you fix this?" And, he pretty much said, "No problem." My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked and, about our families and our life, and, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, Scalp Carolinas, to get this done.